Correct. And well, the second one is where the historical meaning this is the word in front of you, as you see. The first one is A and then L. I have a question. Hold on, before we go to the questions, this is more system, please. A, L, and then La. That is on one. AL in the Arabic way equal to La. However, that's not really one is not the in the old Arabic or even Hebrew, AL is equal to the lowest one. Alright? We are here to teach for free. Okay? So L is a word by itself, we God. So now let us study it again. L then La mean God, La. This is why here we can take the AL from the beginning. For I'm saying here, to La, to Li equal in Arabic to two. Li, La. So Li, La, to La. That is the real name of your God. La is the name. You can search for it. It takes you 2 seconds to find it.
Yes, even but the Suratul Fatiha, it contains more than one name of God. Just like if you.
It doesn't Yeah, but you
إياك
see,
نعبد وإياك نستعين.
no. You see, all those, the Muslims, they call them names, are not really names. You have only one name for your God, which is Allah. The rest are attributes, titles.
Well, Allah says that call Allah with any good names. Only the ignorant
Thank you.
fight over the
But,
names of
but do you
Allah.
know why Muhammad he made that verse about you can call Allah with any name? Do you have an idea?
Well, I've never heard this before.
Well, here we go, guys. Did I say 2 seconds ago, Muslims, they keep saying to me each time I speak to them, I never heard this one before? Correct? This is what the Muslim says to me, because you Muslims do not know anything about Islam.
Well,
If we
you
go-
shouldn't be comparing me
My
with,
friend, I'm not comparing you to anyone. I'm just saying a general statement that all Muslims say the same to me. Because here they explore that they do not know really anything about Islam. And they found themselves learning from someone supposedly he is not even a Christian. Now, if we go in the Quran, it says, Muhammad, he mentioned that to Allah all the good names. But the reason for him, he mentioned that Muhammad, he decided to write a letter and suddenly he added the word Ar-Rahman. And then the Arab, they said to him, who is Ar-Rahman? The Rahman we know is Rahman al-Yamama. Rahman al-Yamama is a guy who claimed to be a prophet of God, and he called himself Rahman, and his God is Ar-Rahman. So they said to him, who is Ar-Rahman? Read with me carefully. قل أدعو الله أو أدعو الرحمن أيما تدعو فله الأسماء الحسنى. What does that mean? That's the translation.
right.
I call upon Allah, or I call upon Rahman, by whatever name you call upon him, it is well, or it is for him belong all the most beautiful names. But this is the name of the God of the guy who called himself a Muslim. They call him Musaylama to make fun of him. Muhammad, you like the name? Hold on. Muhammad, you like the name? Why Muhammad? He did not use the word Rahman. Listen. Sorry, just I will finish my statement. And you talk. Why Muhammad never called Allah Ar-Rahman before this moment?
Well, I believe the Quran alone. So
I'm showing you Quran, my friend. I'm showing you Quran.
I'm not sure if they call him Rahman or something.
I'm showing you Quran. I'm not showing you anything. Alright? So, as you see here, the verse is clear. Somebody is asking him, why you are calling him Rahman? So he's saying, will I call him Allah or I call him Rahman? It doesn't matter, all the good names belong to him. But the question here, this is mean that Muhammad, he never mentioned the word Ar-Rahman before. Otherwise, this is a question should be given to him from the first time, and people should not be surprised. Because he said to them Ar-Rahman from the beginning. So,
Well, the first verse of the Quran is Bismillah Rahman.
Thank you very much. This what is going to you for. You made it say. If this verse is about questions by the Arab, why you are calling your God Ar-Rahman? Because you never called him. Actually, they accuse him that he has two gods now. He has Allah and Ar-Rahman. For as they know, Ar-Rahman is different from God. So he said, will I call him Ar-Rahman or I call him Allah? It doesn't matter. All good names belong to him. So it doesn't matter what the name is. My God does not have a name to believe. But the fact is, as you say, in the first verse in the Quran, it says that Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Okay. Then if this is the first time Muhammad he mentioned the word Ar-Rahman. How the word Ar-Rahman has appeared in the front and in many chapters in the Quran. This is the chapter 17, which is chapter number 107. Which means Muhammad, he did not receive the word
word Ar-Rahman, or he did not mention the word Ar-Rahman ever, until it was at the end of the Quran. So who is the one who is adding Ar-Rahman or Allah? Let me be sure about the number of revelations. This is what happens when you grow old. So what do you think, my friend?
Well, maybe that's your understanding of the Quran.
This is what my understanding, my friend. My friend, don't tell me this. You see, this is the problem with Muslims when I talk to them. They insult me by saying this is your understanding. This is all interpretation of Muslims.
Because I don't claim that I know everything regarding the Quran because I reject the tafsir.
Yeah.
I believe this is just a general word and it doesn't have any sort of background.
What do you mean?
Right?
It
In the
doesn't have any
tafsir, they might have added something, they might be putting from the tafsir.
My friend, the verse meaning is so clear. I call him Ar-Rahman, I call him Allah, it doesn't matter. There is no reason for him to say, it doesn't matter what I call him Ar-Rahman or Allah, unless
All the verse has told Allah made him say.
it doesn't. Why we wanna go in a circle? Why he is saying, I call upon him Allah or Ar-Rahman, it doesn't matter. All the good names belong to him. That's me. Muhammad, he never used that word. The big people, they are surprised about it. What? Who is Ar-Rahman? There is a question here. This is an answer for a question. Who is Ar-Rahman? Typically Muhammad is saying Ar-Rahman. And this is what all Muslim scholars confirm. I know you don't believe in hadith, so I'm not asking you to read hadith. The verse here is very clear, and you are, I assume you are an honest man.
It could be an answer to the question, so I do agree with you.
Okay, but this will mean there's a problem. Because Muhammad here is delaying speaking about Rahman to the end of the Quran. But this should be from the beginning. You just mentioned yourself that even the chapter of Al-Fatiha have a Quran, Al-Rahman, almost all the chapters have a Rahman. So who is the one who put a word Ar-Rahman there then, when this is the end of the Quran? Somebody playing games.
Say you can, the Sunnis, they get offended as well with the Khairul Hakirin. You can call Allah with any name.
No. This is not the topic. Listen, this is not topic. Here he's speaking about something specific. He's saying, I call him Allah or I call him Ar-Rahman, it doesn't matter. So here, there is something new. The popular name is what is Allah, correct? Do you agree? Okay. Now there's something new. What is the meaning in this sentence? Ar-Rahman. If it is normal to call him Ar-Rahman, then he should not mention that because he called him Ar-Rahman always. Imagine I say to somebody, Jesus, somebody says to me, he's a Christian, he says, who is Jesus? Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I do understand, your argument, but the thing is, the people of the Makkah and the Medina, they used to call him Allah.
My friend, all the Arabian Peninsula, all the Arabian Peninsula, and they are wrong. You will find, you can go study, do some search, you will find that there's a guy, his name is Rahman al-Yamama. Rahman al-Yamama, the Muslims, they call him Musaylam al-Kazzab, which means Musaylama, the liar, to insult him. He claimed to be a prophet before Muhammad, and Muhammad, he hijacked from him his name. His name is Muslim. So the word Muslim is coming from Musaylama, the Muslim who insulted him, called him Musaylama. And the word Ar-Rahman is coming from Musaylama too, for he claimed that he is Rahman and his God is Ar-Rahman. So Muhammad, he stole the name of Muslim from this guy, and he stole the name of the God from him too. When he wrote the name, because that guy, he sent him a letter saying to him that, I am a prophet, my God, Bismillah. He is the one who mentioned to him Ar-Rahman. Muhammad, he liked it, he put it there. This is why the people are surprised. Why you are praising Ar-Rahman? Do you have a new God? Are you like now, you worship the two gods, Allah and Ar-Rahman? So the Arab, they did not get it, because those are two gods. That is a prophet for Ar-Rahman, and this is a prophet for Allah. And suddenly Muhammad is using the name Rahman for his God too. And there, Muhammad, he confirmed that it doesn't matter really the name, but obviously here Muhammad got busted. For it does matter what the name. This is different name. Have nothing to do with his God. And here that confirm again that the word Ar-Rahman was inserted almost in every chapter in the Quran falsely. Somebody played, of course, as you see, this is here, it is the first time the word Ar-Rahman ever mentioned. And as I said, so what is happening?
Well, GP mentioned before that on as well.
I'm not talking about Ar-Rahman. I'm not talking about other names, my friend. I'm talking about Ar-Rahman. Let us focus. Ar-Rahman. It's not what other names. I'm talking about one name. That name is Ar-Rahman. This Ar-Rahman is mentioned only here
I wouldn't
as
take it
first
as a
name.
name, but as an attribute. If you ask me, I mean,
No.
this
Okay,
is
no
something
problem. But this is not the problem here. The problem here, let us say the word Ar-Rahman near red or yellow. That will not change anything. This is the first time your prophet he mentioned the word yellow. Because now he is explaining why he's calling Ar-Rahman. This was an answer for a question why you are calling upon Ar-Rahman. We thought your God is Allah. People, they had never heard him saying that before. So Muhammad, he answered, well, okay, what I can say, Ar-Rahman or Allah, it doesn't matter, all names belong to him. So Muhammad here, he noticed that people, they get busted, he thought he can say it and he get away with it. But people right away, they said to him, the only Rahman we know is Rahman al-Yamama. Are you worshipping to God? You can go to the book of Asbab al-Nuzul and you can read the story. So,
Asbab al-Nuzul is a joke.
my friend, Islam is a joke.
No,
Asbab al-Nuzul,
Islam could possibly be a joke, Islam of today, but I don't think Quran is a joke.
well, Quran is a joke. Okay, you know what? Let us change the topic. I want you to show me one thing in the Quran, as long as you are Quran only, make you believe that Quran is from God. Something from your choice. I'm not going to pick up my cherry.
Tough question, because I cannot make anyone believe. I cannot present.
No. I'm not asking you to make me believe. No.
You would like.
Let us be small. This is not a question. This is not a question. I want you to listen carefully, please, when I speak to you. I am saying, give me the most strong argument you think is wrong, because you're wrong. Example to me, somebody, let us say you are now trying to convince somebody that Allah is God, and this is the Quran is his book. What you would choose for me as the best of the writing of Allah in the Quran to make me think or consider Allah to be God? What do you think?
Well, the concept of paradise is to me at least,
What is the concept of paradise?
that you will get whatever you wish for.
Okay, let me ask you this. No, we can imagine. Actually, what Allah He promised you is very funny and very silly with my respect to you. Is it true that Allah He promised you bed in the heaven?
Winter. This is Shiva.
Let's see the Arabic word.
What do you mean? Let's see.
It's not actually a bad.
What? Is not what? Actually what?
Gusto mo
What
milk?
is not what?
You want milk?
It's not a bed actually.
It is a bed. The word suror in. What suror mean? What is this? Chapter 15, verse number 47.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the word there?
Wait,
Well,
Shiva.
there's the facing each other.
Facing each other in which state? This guy here, he says, here, there is no fatigue shall touch him.
Yeah.
Okay. There is no fatigue, but that's a good one.
No
Okay.
doubt.
And how we are sitting? facing each other, right? Okay, how we face each other? We are sitting in what? What do we face each other?
No, it means equal ranks, sort of. Mutakabilin is the word, I believe.
Okay. All right. Okay, so you will be facing them
After a
face.
few minutes.
Okay, you will be facing them. Okay, you see here they are saying that the word soror, it does not mean really beds, but let us see here, chapter 37, verse number 44.
Milk.
What they will be making each other. They will not suffer any getting drunk. What does that mean?
Which words do you use?
Chapter, read with me. Chapter 37,
Shiba.
verse number 47.
37.
What does that mean? Allah is the promise you that you will go to heaven and you will not face any getting drunk, and you will be sitting in the top of
Shiba.
your bed before a tier of thrones. I don't know why. Bed, you know. So you will sit on bed and you will be served by round cups, clear, from Green Mountain, that is the fountain of youth. Crystal clear, of taste of delicious of those who drink, free from heaviness, nor they will suffer from getting drunk. This is the amazing heaven you are talking about. So Allah is promising me I will be in heaven, sitting in a couch or in a bed, huh? Facing each other, sitting in the top of a couch, facing each other, and we are drinking, and we are drinking. It's in front of you. We will be eating fruits, huh? We are going to have little boys around us.
No, that little boy thing. No. That's not something I would agree with you.
Okay, hold on. What do you mean? I'm not asking you to agree with me. Show me I'm wrong. What the Quran says?
Which verse was that? Regarding the little boys you're talking about.
If we go here,
Good God.
in chapter 4, in the same chapter, verse number 45, chapter 37, verse number 45, it says, and around them they will be served by a cup of water. Crystal clear. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, who is the one who will serve them based on your understanding?
Who would be angels?
Angels. Okay. If we go in the Quran, to different verse, let's do this. We can find here. ويطوف عليهم ولدان chapter 52.
Yeah, there's a similar verse as well.
Okay.
First of all,
So what does this say?
the meaning of Belmar.
Yeah, what is
Nobody really knows, to be honest with you. There's a confusion among scholars as well.
let me ask you. She gave birth. Hold on.
Let me get.
I will leave you to go. What was what the description was called for the baby of Mary?
Pardon?
The baby of Mary. Mary, she gave birth to a baby. What the Quran described him?
Yeah.
Did the Quran describe him as a ghulam?
Ghulam.
Yeah.
That's Gulman. That's Gulman. The word is Gulman. Ghulam is
My
a
friend,
different thing.
my friend, no, it's the same. Ghulam is one, Gulman is many.
Well,
You see, sometimes I say stupid things in English because English is not my first language. And now you are doing what sometimes I do in English because it's not my first language.
can you open this for 7619?
Let's finish here.
Then the first.
You see,
Similar.
قال ربي أن يكون لي غلام وقد بلغني الكبر. This is a chapter speaking about the word غلام. This guy, he said to Allah, how I can have a boy?
Slave.
No, Ghulam is not a slave. He's going to give him birth. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is chapter Hole.on. Verse number 40. So, and he said, in my life, she said, she was. The guy saying to Allah, how am I going to have a boy? Not a man. Women, they don't give birth to a man. They give birth to a baby, boy, a child. Have you ever heard of a woman, she gave birth to a
Even
man?
the word that at least it's the similar, they have these words, Wilman and Ghulam.
Ghulam is the same word. Ghulam is one. Gulman is many. You can go right now to the dictionary and you can search it. I'm not lying to you.
I would like you to explain 7619 if you can. It's sort of a similar word.
Read it for me.
Circulate among them young boys,
Yeah.
in eternal.
Okay.
When you see them, you will think them scattered purple.
So you just say the word boys. What's the problem?
No, I would like you to explain this word.
Well, those are the boys we are talking about. This, what we are talking about, those are the boys who they will be serving you, the Gulman.
What is the Arabic for the boy in this word?
Gulman.
No, it's
What?
Wildanum.
Oh, Wildan, sorry, Wildan, yeah, that verse Wildan, yeah. It's the same, walad, my friend, walad is a word used for, like in the classic Arabic, there's a street language and there's a classic Arabic. The classic Arabic, Wildan is not one, is many. Walad
Yeah,
is
it's
one
your
person.
lineage.
Yeah, okay, so but that verse, okay, do you agree that verse, it says, that those
Yes,
are,
but God
those,
is saying God is going to give her up to the Ghulam.
all right.
Ghulam means your lineage, your descendant.
No, my friend, he will be serving you. What lineage? He just those boys are to serve you. So the Wildan and the same as the Wilman is just another word in English for Arabic for the same that is the young boy who is going to serve you. It's not different. You will notice. You will notice. Okay, what the Wilman will be doing? They will serve you around you. And in chapter 56, verse number 17, it says, يَطُوفُ عَلَيْهِمْ وِلْدَانٌ مُخَلَّدُونَ. Around them they will be serving boys who are wildan. Both of them they are doing the same. So either you have to accept, either okay, you know what, instead of so, I'm not going to discuss you because you don't know Arabic. I will let it go. But now you are the one who just bring to me a proof against yourself. You just said that Allah, He will make for you boys who will be serving you around you. What kind of heaven this heaven is? Why?
Well, see, that's the translation I was reading. I don't actually agree with this.
So what is the word then? What is the word? Okay, so what is the word there?
Okay mo,
Wildan?
tapos
What is
na
the
pag
word
naano ko
Wildan?
to.
Huh?
Tulungan
What
kita.
is the word
It
Wildan?
means lineage.
Okay, let me ask you. Why those Wildan who can be from any age, they are so beautiful?
Well, they are like a pearl.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Like pearls to your eyes.
What does that mean? They are like what does that mean? They are like pearls. They are white, right? They are very white.
Yeah, because on the day of judgment, the faces of the fathers will be blackened.
Okay, so all non-Muslims will be black, and all Muslims will be white.
Not actually black, but because they're burned.
No, my friend, no, that's not true. According to your prophet, and I know you do not believe in the hadith, but the Quran is making it clear. تَسْوَدُّ وُجُوهُ وَتَبْيَضُّ وُجُوهُ. That day, is all the faces will turn black of those who they are not Muslims, and all those who they are Muslims will turn white. And then according to your prophet, it says that when they sit together, they say, oh, believer, oh, disbeliever, which means they recognize each other by the color. So according to God, all bad people are black people, all good people are white people, for those are the Muslims. And how this will happen? There is a, we spoke last time about the beast, you remember? There's a beast will come from the, there's a beast will come from the ground, it's going to have the ring of Moses, sorry, the stick of it doesn't matter, but you have to explain to me then, what is the drop of this animal? Do you have examination? Do you have examination? Yeah, what is the job of
It's
it?
just to inform people that they have been rejectors of the hope, rejectors of the miracles.
Is it enough that you have Jesus and you have Muhammad and you have 154,000 prophets, now we have an animal to inform us? Is that the truth?
Yeah, because the humans, they're not listening, they want something else.
So you would think they were listening, so they would think they were listening to it, so they could not listen to Muhammad, the animal would do a better job.
No, it's probably an animal, but
It is an animal. It is an animal. It says dabba. It is dabba, my friend, and it is an animal. And this dabba is going to speak. You see, this dabba is going to speak
Yeah.
Quran, right? And it's going to say to you that, you know what, blah blah blah, stories about Allah, but this is very funny, and this is something taken from fictions, that there's an animal will come from the ground, and that animal exists in many religions, many cults, and Allah is no different. Why?
Well, this is
Why?
especially,
Why?
you know,
Listen, why?
like your explanation for the month of Ramadan. So, anyways, I have a train to catch tomorrow. We'll discuss some other time, maybe
No,
sometime
no.
next week.
But my friend, let me tell you something. Everything I say to you about Islam is truthful, and what you said to me about the heaven of Allah is the most funny thing. Have you ever heard of God? You promised me a bracelet from gold. I mean, this is the most silly promises. How do you wear a bracelet from gold? I mean, that is really silly. If I have let's say, I believe that maybe should wear gold, but let us say,
That's the reason, by the way.
no, for me, I find it, especially if like wearing the bracelet, etc., I find it very gay. But this is my opinion. It's not about it. People are free. But if I want to promise, let us say I have a niece. Let us say I have a sister, she have a daughter, huh? And I tell her, she is, I tell her, if you do not commit sin, I'm going to give you a bracelet made from gold. I mean, this is a promise. She can go and buy one. What is a big deal? God, He promised me when I go to heaven, I am going to go and have some bracelet in my hand. أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتها الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس واستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك.
You can go with Sahih.
Sahih, okay. Sahih, I don't have Sahih this website. There's only 4. Yusuf, Shakir, Bittal, Mohsen.
I don't know, you can.
Okay, you can read if you want. If you have support of you, or read, there's no problem.
No, I didn't have at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking at the screen.
Oh,
That's fine. You can go
so
with
chapter 18, verse number 31, it says, and for such, between those believers, there will be Garden of Eden, wherein river flow beneath them. Therein, they will be given armlet of gold, and they will wear green robes of finest silk and gold, reclining, what is that in embroidery? Reclining upon the throne therein. I mean, let us count what Allah promised in this story. We can read any translation, by the way. I'm not picking up a translation specific. For me, all of them are fine. If you see here that you are promised and then you will be wearing bracelets from gold, and you will wear a green garment like you are in a surgeon or in a surgery room, and then you are going, this green garment is made from fine silk and heavy brocade. What is that? He promised me a nice fabric to wear in the heaven, and all of us will wear clothes made from a green silk. And then we will, look at this, we will be reclining therein over our beds. You're the one who said there's no beds, right? So, what do you do there? We will be sitting in our bed.
I mean, that's human psyche. Humans are material.
Exactly. This is what a human being, no, my friend, this is a human being in the mentality of an Arab who dreams to have a bed. Those Arabs, they sleep on the floor, they are poor. They never have wood, they don't have anything, it's a desert. Only very rich people they can wear silk. Only rich people they can have pillows. He's promising me pillows. You believe it? على الأرائك, you see here they are reclining over pillows. pillow. If Allah made Quran today, He would promise me iPhone.
Desire.
No, desire, what desire? This is funny, this is silly. I will go to heaven to get a zero? What is description? This is description for people they are desperate to find furniture. This is a guy who's trying to send me out some furniture because I am a Bedouin. I have nothing in my home. I'm dreaming about where is it made from the clothes made from silk.
Medyo
My
po
clothes
sa
are
akin na
disgusting.
putput.
I am a savage, wild man, Arab man, Bedouin
This is
man. I
another.
take a shower once a year. Now the guys promise me I will wear a piece of gold in my hand. I will wear a green silk made in Iran. In Iran, is a fabric made in Iran. Imagine Iran, the Iranian, the Persian, Allah is going to buy from them and export to the heaven. And then I will be reclining over my bed. That's amazing, man. I mean, this is my dream. This is my friend, whatever you wish for is even more disgusting. Whatever you wish for, that's stupid to say. Because a human being can wish anything then. What if somebody wished to have sex with a man?
Well, that's something you won't be able to wish.
Why? You just said that. Okay, hold on. You just admitted that this is a stupid statement. Listen. No. You see, no, my friend. You just said whatever you wish. Either you say whatever you wish, or you say limited
I wouldn't be wishing anything like that.
This is not wishing. Actually, according to the hadith, you will have sex with men. You want to show you?
No.
Yeah. I know you don't believe in the hadith, but your prophet said. Let me tell you this story. It doesn't matter. Muhammad, he never said anything makes sense. Since when Muhammad he makes sense? Anything.
This stuff, I've heard that.
No, listen.
I was schooled with this. So
No problem. Okay.
Men,
Okay. What you heard before?
some sort of hadith that you can even have men in the paradise, you can even drink alcohol, everything that's forbidden in this world will be legalized in paradise. But these are stupid hadiths.
My friend, all the Quran is a stupid Quran and it's a stupid hadith. As I showed you, somebody promised me a bracelet in the heaven in Kira. What do you think? I mean, you are a man. We do this, right? Let me tell you, guys. Look carefully. Muhammad is saying that in the heaven there is indeed a paradise, which there is no buying nor selling, except images of men and women. So what is the product of this mall? It's a big mall, a huge mall. The customers is like 1.4 billion, you know. So you can imagine how big all this mall have no product except images of men and women. This is a magazine. However, the pictures are not pictures of women only. It's pictures of men and women. And then, so whenever a man desires an image, he enters it.
Maybe this is where the non-Muslims and the enemies of Allah infiltrated Islam.
My friend, this is your prophet. He just said the same in the Quran. You are just running away because in the Quran you are the one who said to me, whatever you wish. Whatever you wish.
Knows.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You know, when you say whatever you wish, my friend. Okay, let me ask you. Imagine you are invited for an open buffet, and then I say to you, eat whatever you wish, and then you try to touch a dish, I hit your hand. I said, that's wrong. And not this one. Not this one. Or this wish you can do it. This is it's not an open buffet. You could fool us.
We need to make every aspect of our mind. So if Allah,
My friend.
I will not wish for any such thing.
It's not up to you. Human beings are different. There's people they wish for men. You are not a gay, but there's many.
Like here in the Quran, not a single angel is missed.
Actually, your angels, even they wish to have sex. Do you remember the story of Harut and Marut?
Harut and Marut. Yeah, the angels.
Yeah, those are angels. Allah He sent them down because they complain. You remember we spoke about Adam with the sheep, what they do. So Harut and Marut, when they went down, a woman, she come to them, her name is Zuhra. In English, or in Latin, that means Venus. And then she said to them, she is the most beautiful woman. She said to them, if you kill this boy, you can sleep with me. If you drink wine, you can sleep with me. If you deny Allah and worship my God, you can sleep with me. And then she made them with one, and she made them do all the other things at the beginning when they refused. So the angel of Allah, they slept with the woman, her name is Venus, and then she made them say to her when they are having sex with her, that they are horny having sex, so she asked them to give her the password so she can go to Allah. And when Venus, she tried to go to Allah, he heard the news and he cursed her, and that is the planet Venus. This is a fiction story Muhammad is told from generations. It exists long before Islam, and this is a Greek.
Yeah, this story is about corruption of the angels.
Yes.
Yeah, to 80%.
Yes. As you see, Islam is a collection of fictions to the story. The same as the story of the seven sleepers. You can go on right now and search on the internet. This is a story written by a Christian bishop centuries before Islam. It's a fiction story resembling. It's a fiction story.
How would with the early Christians?
Huh?
How would with the
They
early
are not
Christians?
real. Those are not real. This is a fiction story. This is a fiction story. It does not exist. This is a story written by a priest. His name is known. He's a bishop from Syria. This story is very well known, published everywhere, translated in many languages, about a group of Christians. They are going to be discriminated. We want to cheer the Christians up. Don't worry. They are killing us now. Tomorrow we will be victorious. This is the purpose of this story. Muhammad, he took it and he put it there in the Quran. Let me prove it to you. But you can search and see the story all over, and you will see when it's written first time. It's a fiction story. However, if you go to the verse, you will see something funny. And maybe you can explain to me what happened here. You will see the problem. Very true. In the story, it says that those guys, they have a dog with them.
Yep.
A dog is najis in Islam.
It's not najis in the Quran, it's najis in the silly hadith.
Okay, let me ask you one question. سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم. Have you ever heard somebody saying they are 3 and their dogs is 4? Did you count dog with a human?
Well, that's what people say.
No?
Allah has not revealed
Allah, he confirmed, my friend. What are you talking about? Allah, he confirmed. He confirmed that Allah, because listen, why Allah even counting the dog anyway? I mean, people, they say they are 4. This is the important. Who cares for the dog?
Allah's talking people, what people say.
It doesn't matter if somebody says, I saw 5 Fuad and Fuad and Ahmad and Muhammad and Malik together, and they have a dog with them. Why you do not need, and you don't say, and the third, and you don't even mention the dog. Why the dog is important? Let us see what is a dog. A dog is not even a dog. In the original Aramaic story, the word is not kelbahum. It is kali'ahum, which means it is their provider. This is not a dog, this is an angel. In the original story, this is a guy, this name here is not a dog, it's not kelb. It is the provider. So God,
Allah has also forbidden in the, I believe, the same verse or
listen, you are not listening. You are not listening. This word, okay, this word makes sense for a very simple reason. If you make it an angel, why? Because later you will see that this which is the Quran called it to be dog, later is going to open his arms. Have you ever heard of a dog have an arm?
Well, dogs have legs.
Thank you very much. Dogs have legs. But the Quran says that this dog is opening his arms. I never heard of a dog he have arms. So swim, you know?
Red legs is arms as well. They're different.
My friend, Zira'ai is an Arabic word meaning arms, and you are the one who said dogs have legs. So here, وَكَلْبُهُمْ بَاسِطٌ ذِرَاعَيْهِ was not for a dog. The story says that the angel who carved them he is sleeping in front of the cave, or let's say he is sitting in front of the cave, opening his arms. He's an angel. This is why they are safe. Otherwise, the army can't come to them. So what if they are in the cave and they are asleep? If they come to them, they will capture them. And a dog will not. And a dog will not stop an army of a king. Correct. So what happened there? That God he provided them with the provider of security. That is an angel, and this angel he opened his hands to close the cave, to protect the cave. So they are inside the cave, but nobody can get in. But the idiot who copied the story, and that is your Prophet Muhammad, he told them that this is a dog. For he misunderstood the word which is a provider. It is Kali'ahum, not Kalbahum. So from Kali'ahum, who is an angel opening his arms, suddenly it became a dog opening his arms. And to do what? Okay, what he did with the arms? It says bin Wasid in the front of the cave to protect the cave. A dog, he opened his arm to protect the cave. I never heard of something. No, what is that? Is that a bear? Have you ever heard?
And 2 legs.
Huh?
Must be regarding the first 2 legs.
My friend, have you ever heard of a dog opening his 2 front legs to protect a cave? And a dog? Are you serious? You are telling me a dog will protect the cave from a king and his army? Come on, Fuad. We are talking here about those guys chased by a king. A king!
Well, they were never supposed to be found anyways.
No, they can be found. They were not able to be found because they have an angel of God with them. Go and read the original story and you will laugh. So Muhammad, he is still in the story which is written many centuries before him, and he claimed that this is about his God, and those are Christians who they are the good Muslims supposedly, and Allah he made a miracle. But this is a very funny fiction story. Nobody believe it. All the Christians know that this does not exist. It was a story written by he's a bishop, he's an Abrahamic bishop, to cheer up the Christians who they are under discrimination. Meaning the story, it's a metaphorical that today we are under discrimination. Hold on, it's like sleeping. It's like sleeping overnight. You will wake up and you will find yourself victorious, and we will not be discriminated. Muhammad, he got the story, he put it in his Quran. Actually, all chapter 18.
I mean, that's your version of this.
This is not my version. This is a true story. You can search it right now. This is not my version. My friend, this is a story exists in a museum. It is an old ancient story long before Islam. This is not my story. What's my story? You see, if I'm bringing you something I am saying from my own, trying to be smart, okay. But this is a story, you can go right now and search for the 7 sleepers. It's very famous.
It's a famous story, 7 sleepers, but Allah has already mentioned that they are already.
But it is not a true. It's not a true. And here you will find that chapter 18. It is a collection of funny stories that have nothing to do with anyone except copying the fabulous of people before Islam. I advise you to study chapter 18. It is one of the most funny chapters ever in the Quran. And there's nobody have a brain. I'm not insulting you, but if you think carefully, you are just under the influence that Islam is amazing. Islam, you see, I wish you speak Arabic, my friend. I want you to learn Arabic. Learn Arabic and love. For God's sake, learn Arabic and love. It's a madness religion. It's a stupid religion. All the stories in chapter, like what about the story of Sulaiman? He saw the ant. And the ant, she was making a speech. This is a story, you can find it in the books written long before Islam. It is the Legion of the Jews about Sulaiman walking in the valley of the ant. And the ant, he put her in his hand. Like the difference between the story in the book of the Jews and the story of Muhammad. Muhammad, he make it summarize. The Jews' story is long, details, too much details. But it's exactly the same story. But have you ever heard of a prophet of God? He heard an ant and don't talk. He heard her speech. What do you mean he heard her speech? And Allah, he taught Sulaiman the language of the birds. Is the ant a bird? I mean, this is a crazy. So imagine I said to you, my God, he made a miracle, taught me the language of fish. And then I said to you, I saw a cow and I spoke to her. Well, she's a cow, not a fish. You told me that God, He told you the language of the fish.
But CP, I have a question for you. What do you think about the concept of wasila? Tawassul, you would say.
Al-wasila, you mean intercession?
Not intercession, that's a different thing. Wasila, tawassul, like, praying to the saints and stuff. Orthodox Christians have this in them
My
as well.
friend, we are not praying to them. We are asking them to pray for us. I say to my brothers here, pray for me. All right? Pray for
But
me.
they're already dead.
No, you see, the Bible says, as an
Yes,
example,
right.
no, hold on. When Jesus here resurrected from his tomb, according to the Bible, many of the saints, they raised up with him. So the Bible confirmed that there's many saints resurrected by the Messiah and they are up with him. The Bible tells of all the stories of saints who they are already in heaven. So when we say saints pray for us, we are talking about, we are not praying for them. We are asking them because they
Tanggalin ko
are
ba yung tabulog
the
sa harap to?
to pray for
Ha?
us.
Harap,
You know? Give us your prayer because we believe in the power of the prayer. So when I ask my friends here, please pray for me. I'm a sinner and I need your prayer because we believe that if we pray all of us, is better than one person praying.
But see, the question is, if the saints were raised with Jesus, but Jesus, you consider him God. He's like all-knowing. He's listening and everything. But the saints, they're just human. They might be just human again.
No problem. That will not that will add more voices praying for me. And my Lord, He is listening to me if I am individual or a million, and him he will make decision. But I know, as an example, you as a Muslim, who is your intercessor? The one who do intercession for you?
There's no intercession for me other than Allah.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But the Quran does speak of those will be given the power of intercession who had made a covenant with Allah and they fulfilled it. And Allah says the intercession can only be offered when I have decided for that person, when the intercession is already decided.
Okay. Well, you see, you are wrong, and obviously you don't know the Quran. Because in Quran it says, as an example, the Quran is a book of contradiction. In chapter 89, it says, you ask or you intercede for them. You will intercede, it doesn't matter. Even if it's 70 times, Allah will not forgive them.
No,
Alright.
I'm actually looking at the word. The word for intercede is shafa, which also means healing, by the way. The Quran means forgiveness.
And no, intercede is, like you ask for forgiveness, it's intercession. It is intercession, So you intercede or you don't
But yeah,
intercede.
you can consider this intercession as well. So I have one more question for you. If you ask them, the Arabic word is sab'ain, 70 times. So what is Muhammad was asking?
This is
70
Muhammad, he was copying from Jesus. Jesus, he said, if your brother, he commits sin, you forgive him 70 times. It was a copy of Jesus and Muhammad copying it, and he is repeating it again. But however, if you go in the Quran, you will see that Muhammad, actually, I don't know, do you have my book? Do you have my book? The Deception of Allah? Okay. There is tons of examples of Muhammad being the intercessor. He will intercede for the Muslims. As an example, if you see actually from the Quran, just to give you an example.
Well, I do know that Salafis and the Sunnis, they do believe that Muhammad is the intercessor and they wish for his shafa and they call upon him 5 times a day in the salah, which I do not believe in, which is nonsense.
If you go to chapter 2,
like,
if you go to chapter 2, verse number 37, it says, فَتَلَقَّى آدَمَ مِنْ رَبِّهِ كَلِمَاتٍ فَتَابَ عَلَيْهِ إِنَّهُ هُوَ التَّوَّابُ الرَّحِيمُ. Adam, he received words from his God, so he forgave him. Okay, what is the words he received from his God? You as a Quran only, how you can explain to me this verse? Chapter 2, verse number 37.
God gave him words, must be the commandments.
No, it says he gave him words. فتلقى آدم من ربه كلمات فتاب عليه. How he gave him words, but yet he gave him words, and that words is the reason for him to be forgiven. What is that? What does that mean?
Must be the commandments because
What
the
commandment? He
Ten
already
Commandments
commanded
say-
him, my friend, he already commanded him, not to eat from the tree, and he commits sin. So now, after he commit the sin, Allah, he gave him words. What are those words? He received words from his God. It says, فَتَلَقَّى.
First, there was just one commandment: do not eat from the tree.
Right.
Then they increased.
Okay.
And Sunnah of Allah never.
Where you get the story from that then they increased? Is that from the Quran?
Yeah.
Where?
No, it's not from the Quran.
Okay, I
That's
thought you are Quran only. Suddenly you are not. The Quran speaks only about one command, and that is the story of the tree and Eve. Now here we see that Allah, after he commanded Adam, he did not command him again anymore, except the last command was to get out of heaven and get down. Then, but before that, it says that in chapter 2, verse number 37, Adam, he received some words from his God. And those words was the reason for him to be forgiven. What are those words?
Well, you have to study the context.
It's in the front of you, my friend. I gave you what I can do. I gave you the chapter, I gave you the verse. What needs to be
The words must be from the Quran because the Quran, the
This is
Torah,
Quran.
and the Bible, they're all saying
my
the
friend,
same
my friend,
commandments.
don't change topic. I'm not talking about Quran. I'm talking about the verse in the Quran. Adam, he received words from his God, and based on that, he was forgiven. What is the word he received? I
What
mean,
good words could be
if you think about it, it should be the opposite. It should say, listen. It should be the opposite. It should be Adam. He asked Allah for forgiveness. Correct? It should be opposite. It should be Allah received words from Adam, not Adam received word from Allah. Because after he received them,
commandments.
no, my friend, what happened is, according to the story, and the Muslims are the most funny people to tell stories, according to your prophet, that Adam, when Allah created him, he did look up before he finished his creation. He wanted to stand up. He looked up. Allah, after he breathed into his mouth, his spirit, he wanted to stand up, but the soul was not reached yet to his feet. Yes. So he looked up, and then he saw the name of the prophet on the throne of Allah.
So I've heard that story that he saw the name of Muhammad on
Right.
the throne.
So Adam, he told Allah, for the sake of Muhammad, forgive me. This is the word, my
I know
friend.
that's a stupid story. That's nonsense.
I agree with you. I agree with you. The same as the stupid verse in front of you. Because forgiveness of Adam here happened before Allah, he kicked him out. So how he forgave him and yet he kicked him out?
Well, Allah just forgave him instead of destroying him completely.
No, that's not forgiveness, my friend. Because let me tell you, my friend, no. Allah, he said, I am going to create someone to inherit the earth. Then the purpose of creating this creature is to inherit the earth. The question is, where was Adam? When Allah created him.
In the heavens.
So he was not in the earth.
No, he was not.
So Adam, he was not created in the earth. Thank you very much.
No.
So are you saying to me that Allah, when he created the earth and the heaven, Adam was not there?
No, Adam was not there.
So how he created the hold on. Listen carefully. Fuad, let us love together. Fuad, focus. I asked you, when Allah created the earth and the heaven, Adam was not there. When Allah created the earth and the heaven, Adam was not there. But as you see, Adam is there.
Right. How come he's there?
I don't know, you tell me.
I'm not telling you that
It's okay, because it's a stupid story. This is why I don't know. I mean, what kind of answer for what? You know what? I imagine you. I don't know how you look like. I imagine you trying to understand what's happening. But my friend, this is a stupid religion. I'm not insulting you. Sometimes people, they get angry from me because I say sometimes to a Muslim, idiot. Sometimes I say stupid. I don't know what to say. I see it clear. It is a stupid. How I say to the world, I created Adam in heaven, but yet the heaven and the earth is not created. I mean, who is the crazy here? You see, should I pull my hair out? I mean, why people don't want to see there's something wrong there? But the problem is a human being is the same as little baby child. They don't want to see the text is in front of you. I mean, why I can see it, they cannot see it. Even the Christians sometimes they cannot, like I ask them, do you see the problem there? Nobody noticed. Do you see it? Read again. Nobody noticed. You have, when I was in university, when I put my hand up, the teacher, he said to me, the doctor, he's a Muslim, the sheikh, put your hand down. No, 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 not you, not you, not you. No, 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 not you, not you. I will not talk. No, 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 don't ask, don't ask, don't ask. I have no answer for you. Because those questions are very embarrassing. They want an average stupid student who is copy-paste, he asks a stupid question. Put your hand and ask, brother, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Brother, yesterday I shaved my underarm. Is it halal or haram? The sheikh, he is so happy with the question. But a serious question, don't ask me. I mean, who cares if he shaved his arm or not? It's a madness.
Yeah, I can understand that stuff.
Yeah, but you are a smart person, you are a smart human being. Use your brain, my friend. God, my God, or whatever who your God is, he provided you with a very powerful computer. Why people don't want to use it? Can't you see really there is something wrong? And why we are trying our best to defend, but we don't, before you defend, what about you read carefully and see, maybe this guy is saying the truth. People, when they speak to me, and I mean Muslims, right away they jump into defense. That is a wrong
Yeah, that's
position.
not bashing. I mean, that's not the right way.
Yeah, but now, I want you. You can call me anytime.
Take your time.
Okay? I want you always, when I talk to you, don't listen to me as someone he is trying to prove you wrong. Listen to me as someone trying to say something to you. It might be right, it might be wrong. Think with me. Study what I say to you.
Yes, DP, I agree with you because I am open to logic.
Yeah. Well, is it the logic? Let me ask you. Fuad, be honest. What is the logic of God to say to me?
Learn something from me, something I might learn something from you.
What is the logic that God is telling me he has time to tell me a story about a king, his name is Solomon. He heard the speech of the ant, and the ant, she told the ant, hide, otherwise Solomon will crush you. And Suleiman, he smiled like, what the heck is that? This is not even a story for kids. What is that? And then Suleiman, he checked the bird and he found the hudhud is missing. And he said, if I don't come back with excuse, I will slaughter him. Like, is it a barbecue time? Are we talking about the king? Suleiman, he had an army made from bird and genie and a human. Are you telling me the army of Suleiman contained chickens, dogs? What is that? I mean, how in the world you people can see it? Suleiman, he died and he was dying standing on his stick, so his nation never noticed that he is dead. Like, what? The guy, he died standing? And then how the people discover that Suleiman is dead? Simply because the termite, they ate his stick and the stick broken, and then Suleiman fell down. Or what about the wives of Suleiman who Shaitan was having sex with them? I don't know. It's a madness.
Well, CB, thanks for the time. I do, understand your point of view. So we'll speak some other time next week.
No problem, my friend. You are welcome.
I will
always.
keep on ringing you. So.
Sure, you are welcome. And if you want to do me a favor, why you don't ask somebody you think is a sheikh to come and debate me? What do you think?
CP, you know yourself, we're a minority. So, we don't really get along with sheikhs and everybody. So I can't really help you with that one. I would love to see.
Okay. Well, if you know any sheikh, because, I don't want people to think that I am speaking to those who do not know much. Maybe I want to speak to those who claim knowledge. And Muslims like you can sit and watch, And people then they will see that it doesn't matter if he is a sheikh, if he is a scholar, if he is no one, still that. So, you know, if you don't mind, if you can, bring me somebody. You can call me anytime. I'm not saying don't call me, but it's going to be very interesting. I think you agree. If you bring me someone who claimed to be a big sheikh with long beard, you know, like the bigger than mine. And the other day I got a ticket from the police because my beard was flying over from the car window. You know, I blocked the highway. So I want somebody he have a long beard. Someone he claimed that he is really, really a scholar. You sit and you enjoy the show.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, sure, Steve. If I'll find someone, I will.
All right. So
Yeah, okay, so thanks for your time.
thank you, my friends. You are welcome anytime to call and God bless you. May the Lord, the Messiah, guide you and help you and open your heart and your eyes. And even if you don't accept Islam, Christianity, my friend, the news from me is one, that the Lord, He loves every one of us, and we are His children. He said, love your enemy, bless them, and in the name of Christ, I bless you, and I say to you, my Lord, before me, He love you too.
Amen.
All right?
Okay, Steve.
You take it.
Talk to you. Salam.
Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you, peace about your friends, and let us have some good time together today. You know, every day we hear different story from Muslims, and the Muslims, they say they don't worship Muhammad, they worship Allah, and they claim that Islam teach them to be decent, to tell the truth. They claim that Islam is about decency, you know, being honest, etc. But each time I watch a Muslim video, not only I find how much the video is full of lies, I find it really hilarious. This is Mufti Mink, and I have the link for his video in the info. This is the title of his video. In this video, Mufti Mink, he said, the Prophet was accused of many false things. The Prophet never seek revenge. The Prophet never, you know, harm people. The Prophet never look at women. The Prophet never look for power. The Prophet never look for money. I mean, the video is full of lies. But one of the astonishing lies I stopped with is where he said the following.
Not at all. What was that? It was the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah tells him something.
The Prophet is not at all of what they say. Not at all.
From their offspring, those who will embrace Islam, go to Ta'if today. You will find from the citizens there, they are known non-Muslims.
Ta'if is a city where when Muhammad he went there, the people they did beat Muhammad, they broke his teeth, and Muhammad he stayed out of his house for a month, and he don't want anyone to know what happened to him. It was a shameful behavior. They laugh at him and they say that from all the Arabia, you is the Prophet. But here the funny is that the Arab They accuse Muhammad of something very strange.
Not at all. What was that? It was the Prophet ﷺ. Allah tells him something. It used to hurt his heart when Abu Sufyan and Abu Jahl and the others used to say bad words about him. They used to spread accusation. He is a womanizer. Stop.
Astaghfirullah. He is a womanizer.
Astaghfirullah. And on what grounds?
In what ground? Astaghfirullah. In what ground? In what ground, man? I mean, the guy has 13 wives, unlimited numbers of sex slaves. He made verses, and by the way, those are a privilege. Muslims don't have the same. Muslim can marry only 4. He made verses claiming it's coming from Allah, stating that any Muslim woman, she is willing to give herself to the Prophet so he can, excuse my language, F her. And this potato saying, in which ground? I mean, which ground, so honestly? What is the ground of your accusation? What does this have to do with God? Look, all this, if we can call it a verse, all of this is about how many women Muhammad he can F. Oh Muhammad, you can F the following. Your wives, that's the news. The guy is Fing them for the last century and now you are telling him, don't you think the news is too late? The one you paid their mahar, okay. And your captive slave, okay. How many thousand he have? Whom their right hand possessed to radio slaves. Whom Allah gave to you, Allah gave it to him. That's not, they did not, Allah. It's not him, you have to them. I mean, it says captive. And then Allah gave to you. And the daughter of your paternal uncle, okay. And the daughter of your paternal auntie, okay. And the daughter of your maternal uncle, okay. And the daughter of your maternal auntie, okay. And any immigrant women from Mecca with you, okay? And any believing women, she offer herself to the Prophet, she wish the Prophet to F her as a privilege for you only. And this potato is saying, in which ground? It is what? This is the only, Muslim, this speak about him as a prophet, right? How you know a false prophet from real prophet? They give false prophecy and we can. In which ground you say and you accuse Muhammad that he is a person after women, he is not after God. In which ground? If you read even the verse before it, when some women who they are over the age, Muhammad he could bear. And the funny is, what to make when he continued talking, he's saying the Prophet can marry a woman, she is way older than him. Well, because he is a man who loves money. This is not because he is not after women, he is after old women. Khadija was the richest. She had 3 husbands. And as Mufti Minki said in his video, if he is a womanizer, then why he married a woman she is way older? Well, isn't she the most rich woman in Quraysh? And Muhammad, he used to work for her, so she is the boss. Obviously, Muhammad was the secretary and the boss. And the boss, he asked the secretary to do things in the office. So Muhammad, he got his opportunity finally to be rich, so he married a woman. She is way, way older than him. She's in the age of his mother. Not because he loved her, but because he's rich. This is why Muhammad, he did not marry any women during the time Khadija, she was alive, because she would kick him out. He was bankrupt. And after she died, he started jumping from a woman to a woman and even children. And here in chapter 33, verse number 51, Allah said to him, Muhammad, when he noticed that some women they are not what he is liking, or not the kind he like to speak with,
Sombrero mo.
Allah said to Muhammad, oh Muhammad,
Yan.
you can postpone the turn of women whom you will put them and you may receive whom you will. Look, Muhammad in the verse saying, any believing woman she likes to be hit by me, just offer herself. Women, they start lining up, not because they like Muhammad, but because now they will get the free food, they will get the free shelter, they will get the protection, they get the retirement plan. She will be the girlfriend of the Prophet. And the Prophet, any woman he ever, no man can touch her forever. So, a believing woman, she offers herself, when women believing women, they start lining up. To the point that Aisha, she said, I felt jealous. And I said to the Prophet, sound to me like your God, he rushed into your desire. Sound to me, be careful. Aisha, she knew that her husband is a scam. She knew he's a fraud. I mean, who knows more? I felt jealous of the women who offer themselves to Allah Messenger and said, then when Allah, the exalted the viewers, revealed this, you may differ any one of them you wish, and you take yourself any you wish, and if you desire any you have set aside, no sin for you. Oh, look. Allah, he sent a verse from Muhammad saying, you may take one now, eat 10 later, take the youngest, take out the oldest, take the, in the old days, like the Arab, they used to like the women who are big, not the women like today. Today everything changed. Like, if a woman, she is skinny, supposedly she is, based on the standard today, she is beautiful now. And if she is, in the old days, if she is so huge, she is the most beautiful. So Muhammad looked like some skinny women, they line up, and some old women, they start lining up, and Muhammad don't want those. So he said to himself, what the heck? Let me make a verse, and the verse says, give me a license against my previous license. The previous license says, any woman she offer herself. Now I want to give myself another license, says, well, you know what, I can pick up from them, not all of them. And this is exactly what this verse is about, if we can put the verse. And look what Aisha, she said to her fraud husband. It seemed to me, Aisha, she said, it seems to me that your Lord hastened to satisfy your sexual desire. Do you see it? So, look to me, he said, in which ground? Hey, Muslims, in which ground? And look at those faces, look at them. Long years. But they will not be able to be with me for 2 seconds. They will be in the floor. You see, those people, they have a big number of subscribers on YouTube, supposedly, etc. But in reality, you can put them in the floor in 2 seconds. All of those who they are making themselves defending Islam. Look at this. Why Allah, he want to give the Prophet a privilege to have sex with women, to offer themselves to him? Anyone who can tell me, what this have to do with serving God? What this have to do with God? What this have to do with the religion? Did Moses give himself a privilege about how many women he can sleep with? Did any of the prophets? made verses claiming that God told him you are special,
I mean, like,
and you are special only when it's come to the bed and the money. Anyone?
ngayon,
Who is
linisan mo
Muhammad
lang.
that would like to
Kunin
join
mo yung
us
Mr.
while
Bros na ano.
this guy is. Last time we spoke, we had a Muslim girl from Morocco. She decided to leave Islam. And looked like she called me today in the morning, my time, and I wasn't here because she promised she would bring her father, a Moroccan father, to speak to me. But I wasn't live. Do we have any Muslim? Isn't it amazing that you Muslims, you lie, you say you wish it wrong? Isn't it your book saying that the prophet, he went to his own son, wife, when the wife was alone, and he flirted with her, and then later he took her to bed, and then you say in which ground? Isn't it the prophet, he promised you that you will have a lot of women for bed? However, he had a privilege of the power of 4,000 men in the earth, in heaven. Power of ifing. Every Muslim man, he will have the power of 100 men in heaven. But Muhammad, he has the power of 40 men of the people of heaven. Even his donkey he stole from the Jews. Even his sandals. Even the Muslims will accuse him that he is a thief. Piece of clothing, which is they themselves are stolen, but this is after the thief. They steal something, they fight over the money. Doing miracles, giving their life, literally sacrificing their life, not by killing people.
Kuha ka ng konting, ano, kuha ka ng konting, ano,
Living poor, dying poor,
hindi, yung thinner,
tortured.
linisan mo sa loob.
Muhammad was busy,
Ah.
and his companion, they were
Pero
busy
anong
too.
kilo?
They were looting. And now after
kunin mo yung isa doon.
looting,
Tapos
prophet that he stole a piece of clothing. And look at the translation. No prophet could ever be false to his trust. Where it says that, when you read the Muslim translation, this is why I say like that, when you read Muslim English on the translation, Muslims can tell you, because they can choose the translation. This is false, this is nothing to do. What false is the false? This is what you use in Lord. Don't take the prophet what you want. He will put a piece of it under his skirt. This is your prophet, he said. It is not for any prophet to take illegally. Look at the illegally.
for you. They stole it because booty. It is not
Big
for the
hole.
prophet to take illegally. Look at what legal hole.
Very big hole.
He took what? What take illegally? He was a thief. False translation.
Sold na dito.
Liars.
Hmm?
Sold na.
Liars, my friend, liars. No dignity. Trust. Yeah, this is the one thing.
Hindi
See,
na, hindi pa natin sa basta para matanggal yung mga ano,
this guy.
Yung
yung mga medyo may mga kalakalawan pa.
Let's say some law.
Konti lang naman.
Some law.
pwede rin pero tatakpan natin yan. Kasi pag tinamaan yung
Rush, Horus.
Ay dito.
tatamaan lahat yan.
Horus person will be brought before Allah. Touch the
Okay na yun. Kasi na-applyan ko naman lang. Hindi.
Basta lagyan mo ng marami sa loob. Kasi ang maganda diyan, may rust siya talaga para may pagkapitan. Ano?
International, maybe we were talking. It is not acceptable for any prophet that he would act unfaithfully in regard to what he did. What the heck? Repeat. Translation of curry. Curry or curry? A prophet may not breach his trust, and whoever breach his trust will bring the breaches into the breaches. And when the heck is there, let us go and see the interpretation for the verse, and we will see how they are trying to duck tape what happened. The companion, they are asking the prophet, where you took it, you liar, you stole the panty. Chapter 3, verse 161. Here we go. What happened to this page? Okay. All the translation.
Yun sa loob ah.